Just where exactly as a country are we with regard to innovation? Remember that Kenya is considered to be top in Africa when it comes to issues to do with innovation. Mobile money only comes from Kenya. In studio with me to have this conversation is Professor Vincent Onywera, DVC, Research, Innovation and Outreach at KTN University. Now, Professor, Kenya is known very well for being champions of innovation. This is the Innovation Week. What exactly does this week mean to innovators out there?
Thank you very much, and I'm very happy to be at KTN. This is a great week. This week that is coming is a great week for KTN University and also for the country and the African continent. So before I say that, allow me to just step back and give you a very high-level, view of who KTN University is, because we are the hosts, we are the anchors of this Innovation Week. So KTN University is a large private university, proudly sponsored by the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Kenya, ISPAC, and led by our Vice Chancellor, Professor I.C. Wakindiki, who is the CEO, and with close to 25,000 students. So we are very, very happy that as a university, we are providing a landing page through the upcoming Innovation Week and Industry Summit. But what is the Innovation Week? What is this about? So, universities are expected not only to teach, but also to engage in research as well as community service. So our Innovation Week, which is a signature event at KTN University, has four significance. One is that it's aimed at spurring and catalyzing innovation by providing a platform where the participants will interact, share their ideas, share their prototypes, share their innovative activities and projects, ranging from students to faculty members to the industry and other partners. That's one. The second significance is that through the KTN University Innovation Week, we are creating an opportunity for university industry partnership and collaboration, because we have to flatten the valley of death in the research, innovation and commercialization landscape. So this is going to provide a very good opportunity for strengthening university industry partnership.
Now, Professor, as we talk about innovation in the country, we know that we have a lot of innovators who've come with their own products out there, but sadly enough, they just end up at shelves gathering dust. So then as a country, as educationists out there, how do we then make sure that these innovations don't just remain at that as a project, but we can commercialize them so that it makes sense to the innovators?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I think as a country, and I'll talk about KTN University, KTN University has established innovation hubs in all our campuses. In the Ruaraka campus, we have an innovation hub. In our western campus, in the beautiful lakeside city of Kisumu, we have our innovation hub. In our town campus, on Monrovia Street, and in our Kitengela campus. And these innovation hubs are open, not only to the KTN University community, but also those who are not even students or faculty at KTN University. That's one. Number two, we are also keen on harnessing indigenous knowledge. When I was growing up, I could see our parents preserving food, for example, preserving milk, for example, preserving vegetables, for example. So that indigenous knowledge, we need to tap it and bring it to a level that it can be commercialized. We are aware that the government, through the Kenya Innovation Agency, Kenya, is doing a lot of work to ensure that we really provide an enabling environment for these innovators who are not able to go to the university, to be students in the university, but they are out in the communities. So as KTN University, we are really ready and ready to work with anybody in this country so that we can spur, we can support them, we can encourage them to ensure that their innovations, their business startups mature into commercialization.
Now, as we also are on the subject of innovation, innovation comes to solve specific problems in the society.
Yeah.
Now, with these innovation week, as we move forward, what is the engagement with the government agency that deals with the innovation? And also moving forward, how then do we encourage innovators to come up so that they are not only job seekers, but they are job creators?
Yeah. So there is power in partnership and collaboration. And one of our core values as KCA University is the community. That means the government, the various departments and ministries in government, and we continue working with them. It means the non-government organizations. It means the community that's out there. So we are providing this opportunity. I'm happy to report that as a build-up to this coming Innovation Week, we have held 25. We have held hackathons that has brought together 25 teams from across the country. Working with the Youth Enterprise Fund, we have also conducted how to write business proposals, business ideas. Again, there's a team of close to 50 students who have benefited from this. So I think universities need to step forward so that we can, as we continue with teaching excellence, we also need to remember that our core mandate is teaching, research, and service to the community. Our core mandate is to ensure that we move the teaching to the next level of research, science, technology, which will eventually lead to commercialization.
Now, even as we talk about innovation out there, the industry as we speak right now is important in making sure that they partake, they consume the innovations that are out there. Just how critical are they in helping innovators realize their dreams? Not only just realizing their dreams, but they are viable ventures that they can sit back and say, this is my innovation, and I can comfortably say, I am making a living out of it.
Yeah, industries have a major role to play in this landscape because as KCA University, we prepare our students with 21st century skills. It's only at KCA University, you know, if you want to see creativity, innovation, teamwork, respect, discipline. And what we are asking the industry players is that there is room for everybody. There is space for everybody to unleash their full potential. And at KCA University, we have a whole directorate for industry partnership and collaboration. And the industry has a role to play, one, by providing the resources that support research and development. Two, by providing an environment where our young innovators can be taken in as interns so that you are able to learn by doing. Three, by co-creating solutions to the challenges that we face as a country, working with the academia to co-create, come up with solutions so that we can solve the day-to-day problems that we are facing. And I am quite encouraged because in the KCA University Innovation Week, we have a lot of industries who have stepped forward to partner with us, to support us, both in kind and also with financial resources.
Now, innovation is important, like we said, in solving global challenges. Now, just how important is it for us to start looking at solutions on issues to do with, say, climate change? We have problems to do with our transport system in the country. How do we then encourage innovators to start looking at coming up with solutions on specific areas in the society?
Yeah, that's a great question. As the DVC in charge of research, innovation, and outreach at KCA University, I believe that everybody has a role to play in solving the problems that we are facing today. And it has to start from micro to macro. We have to look at even where you are staying now, there are challenges in your house. How can you solve those challenges without lamentations? In the community where you stay, then it grows into the county where you stay. So I think I want to encourage colleagues and other players that even as we ask the government to solve problem 1, 2, 3, we have a responsibility, and especially those of us in the academia, in the universities, we have a huge responsibility of ensuring that we try, backed up by research, science, innovation, and technology, that we try to solve some of these problems. Kenya is facing these challenges, and you know, we are players in the global community. And if you look at the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, we have a role to play in addressing them, ranging from hunger, you know, disease, you know, poverty. You can name them. They are all the 17 of them. But look at goal number 17, which to me, goal number 17 is it's the implementation goal. That goal calls for partnership and collaboration, so that through partnership, we can be able to solve some of these problems that we are facing. I think Africa has come of age, Kenya has come of age, and we as KCA University, we are saying we can do it. We need to work together and address these challenges. Yes.
And finally, as we have this conversation, it is a question of innovations that are there and being taken. You find someone has come with an innovation, there is the question of patenting that. That information is not there with innovators. And even after patenting that, it remains there because they don't know where to take it. So then in terms of consumption, you find others say the analog age is really skeptical in consuming the digital and innovations that come up. How important is it for us to have synergies, first of all, on as academia, empowering your students on issues to do with patenting their products? And number two, both aspects of whether analog or digital working together for a common goal.
Yeah, you know, intellectual properties is wealth. All these innovations that have happened around the globe are as a result of intellectual properties. So at KCA University, we work very closely with KIPI. KIPI is the Kenya Industrial Properties Institute, to ensure that we protect IPs. We have a very robust system that when somebody comes up, even with a drawing, even with a drawing or a photo, then we provide them with non-disclosure forms so that we can protect this just in case it has a potential for commercialization. Secondly, we need to continue sensitization, awareness, and capacity building around intellectual properties and patenting. And that's one of the things that we are doing through the KCA University Innovation Week and Industry Summit. So continuous sensitization, awareness, education, partnerships, and collaborations moving forward. That even when we are teaching, we must already start instilling in the learners the idea of IPs, the idea of innovation, creativity, the idea of ensuring that whatever you do is done with the aim of patenting and eventually commercialization. Yes.
Professor Vincent Onywera, DVC Research and Innovation Outreach at KTN University. Remember, it is the Innovation Week as we continue having conversations on how best innovators out there can be able to take care of that which they have spent so much time on, and better yet, how that can be absorbed in the market, because remember, innovators come to offer solutions. All the best in your endeavors. But now let's take a short commercial break. We will be back with much more.